How's it going, everybody? This is Gale Halt Gaming. Sorry about that. Welcome back to some more Phasmophobia Freelancer. This is the final hunt we're going to be doing on Ridgeview Court, meaning that today we are going to be playing on professional difficulty, and then during the next episode we will be moving on to the next map in the rotation, which is going to be Grafton Farmhouse. So, I am bringing along a bit more equipment than I usually would. I'm not as hurting for money as I usually am. So let's get right into this. No beating around the bush. Let's just get us a ghost. Also, off screen I did play a little bit by myself, so I do have the tier 2 thermometer, which isn't the greatest, but at the same time I've found it's a lot more useful than I've heard online. So the main reason why people don't like the tier 2 thermometer is because the tier 1 thermometer is really good at finding ghost room. I found tier 2 is actually pretty good at it too. It all just depends. Also, power box is basement. Very important on this map to know where power box is before you move in. Of course, it's important on any map, but with this one you waste a lot of time if you don't. You also waste a lot of time if you forget that the basement door is a pull, not a push. And then the one at the bottom is a push and up. Why do they design houses like that? Okay, power's on. We are in a storm, so if it's a Raiju, it's gonna be a bit tough. I'm gonna leave the basement light on just for purposes of... Okay, so it's not in here. I heard it throwing something. I'm trying to figure out where exactly it threw something. So if it threw it upstairs, that's kind of to be expected. Yeah, nothing in here. Which, yeah, with the new thermometer, it's just you hold down the right click and it displays the temperature within a certain range. The reason why people say that it's not the greatest is because it's a lot harder to find ghost room just relying on this. But I don't have any real problems with it, being completely honest. So, yeah. Maybe it was over here. If it's not over here, then it's upstairs, guaranteed. Yeah, it's upstairs. Yeah, not in here. Which that can be a ghost room, and it is the meanest ghost room out there. Yeah, I did turn off all the lights. I think that's the... Well, if I needed any more proof. Unless that was me kicking that. Is it in the same hallway? Nah, 9.7. Might be in this room, though. No, 11.4. 12.4. If you see right now, there is a bit of a range to what the thermometer gives back as a reading. But in general, you'll be able to tell when it's like ghost room readings. A lot of doors down here open. Bingo. 3.3 right in here. Which, I will say the one downside of this thermometer is sometimes it takes you a couple tries to get ghost room temps if... No thank you. But it does take a few tries to... Hi there, I'm gonna go try and get EMF. That's not a hunt. That is not a hunt. That's a ghost event. I had to remind myself. Oh boy, that is active. I didn't look at it, so didn't drain my sanity too bad. But let's get EMF and UV in there. Did turn off the lights. Which ain't that big of a deal, but just a little bit annoying. Yep, we do have UV evidence. Gonna go ahead and throw down EMF and UV on the bed. If it touches that door again, we can get a picture. I wish there was something for, like, this hallway. There's no lights here, so this stretch will always be dark. Makes me wonder how the people who used to live in this house got down the stairs in the middle of the night. Maybe that's the story behind this ghost. Maybe it fell down the stairs because it never installed lights on them. Well, we know where a ghost is. It's just a matter of... We are on professional, so that means there is a chance the ghost room can move. Someone loves messing with the radio. That's only an EMF of 2. .8, 1.4, 2.3. I'm gonna say that we don't have freezing temps. 1.6, because because of the margin of error on the like the tier 2 thermometer, you do kind of have to test it a couple times. Leave the radio alone. Oh, hi there. It touched something. Touched that one. Let me go grab spirit box and camera so we can get some UV pictures. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we found evidence with an EMF reader. Now that I have the camera, if the ghost does another ghost event, I can get a picture of it. And succeed in another objective and get more cash because of the photo. Don't touch this door. But I think the UV trace is already gone. Oh well. Check spirit writing. Or ghost writing. Don't think we had anything. I heard that. I was right there. Okay, we got a picture of that. That was dots. That was definitely dots. Which means this is... And this is definitely not a Goryo. And I'm gonna say with that dress we're dealing with a Banshee, but just in case. Go ahead, show yourself again. Come on, give me dots. That's not dots, that's you messing with a door. So if I take a picture of it and it disappears, it's a phantom. And if it doesn't, it's a Banshee. I saw that. The only question is, did the camera pick it up? Touch the door again. I wanted to check my journal to check the difference, but I know the second I do, it's going to show up on dots again. Gotcha. And that guarantees it's a Banshee because it's still in the photo. Yeah, that right there. If it still shows up in the photo, it's a Banshee. If it doesn't, but it still says finally proof of a ghost, that is most likely a phantom. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and select Banshee and get out of here. Yep, there we go. So that's another case of taking advantage of the ghost's quirks to figure it out without finding that last piece of evidence. Because if you know the quirks behind them, if you have dots in UV, the only three possibilities from that are Phantom, Banshee, and Goryo. If you saw the dots in person, it's not a Goryo. Goryos can only show up on dots in camera. And if you can take a picture of the ghost and it doesn't disappear, it's not a phantom. Phantoms, if you take a picture of them, will always disappear and not show up in the photo you took. So that's how I knew it was a Banshee without getting the last piece of evidence, which for Banshees, if I remember correctly, is Spirit Box. Oh no, it's Ghost Orbs. So yeah, that's just something to pay attention to. You can always use the ghost's little extra quirks to see if you can't figure out who it is without needing to go through the entire suite of tools you have in Phasmophobia. I do think I was going to record a second one if that one was a little shorter, but just because I think me and my friends are going to be playing some Warhammer, Total War Warhammer 3 later, I'm going to cut the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I have a lot of Phas content. I just recently posted a tutorial on how to use all of the different gear you see me use in these videos. And as soon as I have footage of all the different ghost types, I'm going to be uploading another video regarding the different ghost types and their different quirks. So thank you again so much for watching. Keep an eye out for those videos and have a good day.